Welcome to excelmacroclasses.com. In this video, I'll take you through the Excel time tracker prototype. When I'm saying prototype, it means definitely it is not yet completed and we still need to work a lot on this tool to be finalized. Okay, so I just wanted to take you through this prototype and wanted to collect your opinion, your feedback, because this tool is quite big tool, big application, and lots of features we are trying to implement in this. So so we wanted your suggestion here in case if you have anything before publishing this tool. So let's go and check this tool out. So this is the file. This is the Excel time tracker version 3.6, and whenever we open this file we will get one tab like Excel tool, and under this tab we will have time tracker button over here. Okay, before clicking on this, let me take you through the sheets. What are the sheets available in this thing? So the first one is temp sheet, because many time we required work background things to be done. So in case of any calculation or anything we wanted to process, so we are keeping this space for that. And after working on this sheet we delete everything from here. Okay, so we are using temp sheet for that. Another is my admin. So this is important from many point of view. We are capturing information of user, and this is kind of configuration file, so we don't want to keep any separate configuration file. So here all the information is available which is going to populate in time tracker. So okay, we will relate all the things with the time tracker. So this is basically all admin related information available in this sheet. So we will come back on this sheet once again. Another is, this is your actual data, what is going to capture, and these are the fields which is going to capture. The first one is transaction ID, and this is the activity date, actual activity date, and all these are logged, so we cannot make any changes in this. So the first thing is activity, what kind of activity is there, then category, this is main category. If we have any option inside this, then subcategory and child category. We have created option to provide main category description. All these are optional. In case if we required or if you required, you can put a comment for main category as well. Similarly, we have description for subcategory and child category as well. Okay, this is the final comment and final description once your task is done, and this is the start time and time. Okay, and this is the status of data moved means every user will have a separate file, and here we are keeping some numbers. So whenever this data is moving from this file to users backup folder, it will be a 2, and if this data is moved from here to admin file, it will become 3, and if it is 3, it is ready to delete. Okay, so the next sheet is log sheet, and here we are, whenever we generate any report we want to monitor whether all files are captured or not. This is for that. So let's go into the time tracker and see how this tool is look like. So we will modify this color combination and all those things, but right now we are focusing on the technical part of this tool. So this is the first sheet. Right now you guys can see all the tabs here, but only few tabs will be visible based on user access. So right now you can see all the tabs, but only few tabs will be available. So if login is there, then definitely all these tabs will be hidden. And my my shift timing according to this file is 5 p.m. So all these informations are already captured in this sheet. So it is here in my admin. Okay, so here if you can see, my name is here and this is my shift timings. That's why it is saying your shift timing is 17 and you are not in shift time. So current time will be captured as a login time. Okay, so basically there is a calculation behind this shift time. So it is calculating if we are logging early or late. So there is a provision of 6 hours. If you are if your current login time is more than 6 hour, this message will come. If this is less than 6 hour, it will pop. It will say, okay, you either you are late or you are logging early. In both case, you need to provide any comment or justification for that. Okay, right now I will click login and see what is happening. So let me go here and go extreme down. Okay, so if I click here login right now, row number 186 is blank. If you notice, it is created two line entry. The first one is the login time, actual login time. So it is just captured now. My current time is 23:53:41. So it is a night 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, around 12 o'clock. Okay, and whenever we it create any login entry, immediately after that it will create another entry which will say, okay, you are logged in, but after logged in there is others activities started. So if you have any task immediate, or if you have any activity, immediately you after login you have to provide those information and start your work. So let me keep, okay, if I want to go on break, so these are the main activity over here. So you can choose break also. Okay, so right now I'm choosing work. So we have these many options in work: bank reconciliation and balance sheet only. So let's say bank reconciliation. Under bank reconciliation I have these many regions, so I can choose south region, and under south region I don't have anything, that's why it is blank. So these are the option. If we want to put any comment over here, it's fine. If no, then also it is fine. So, and this section is basically saying talking about the status of last activity. So the last activity was others, so I don't have to say, this is just completed, and I can click on submit. Okay, so now I started my work from at this time, and I cannot alter any information over here. This sheet will be always protected, and no one can, what we say, insert sheet also. Right now it is unlocked, but it will be completely locked, so no one can alter this tool. Okay, so there is another section of live dashboard. So this dashboard is providing information related today. So I invested total my invested time is 1 hour 44 second, and all are the things in others. no work, no break, no training, no meeting, no downtime. Similarly, I have same information for last 7 days, and similarly I have same information for last 30 days. So if you have any input, any suggestion on this dashboard, you can contact me, you can WhatsApp me. So based on your requirement, and if it is feasible, we'll try to incorporate those things here. Okay, so whatever activity we start here and we want to close that activity, the status over here, suppose we have started, right now I'm working on bank reconciliation and it is started here, so my closing time is still pending. So if I want now, if you are middle of this thing and you want to stop working on this particular process and you want to jump on some other activity, you can simply go and select okay, so work, and I want to go with balance sheet and I don't have anything here. So it will ask you, okay, what is the status of your bank reconciliation south region? So I can say okay, it is in progress and need to jump off on more important task. Okay, so I can submit. Now now balance sheet is started, and this is okay, balance sheet is started, and this is there is a comment that we need to jump off on this thing because of so and so reason. And what is the status is in progress. Here if you notice, we have a status called in progress. We'll check this statement has to come here, but somehow it is coming here. That's okay, I got one correction while creating this video. Okay, what next in this tool is a report. Okay, so under report we have start date. We can click on these dates, select any start date, and similarly here also and the date, and you can choose team name. If you click get report, it should generate the report, and you will have separate Excel file as a report. Here we have option to choose individual also. Suppose in case if you want any individuals report, you can simply click on this and say get report. Whenever you don't have any, if you don't have anything here, in that case it will generate report for entire team. If we have any name appear here, it will generate individual report, and same report result will be shown here. Okay, so there are few settings we have allocated. So user may have option to choose whether where they want to keep their backup folder. This is mandatory, otherwise uh, maybe okay, this is not mandatory, I'm so sorry. Okay, so this is the area, this is the location where user wants to keep their backup data. So this will also be a Excel file, so automatically it will create this folder, and whenever this data will go to the to admin, it will also transfer to this folder as well. So on every 60 or 50 days this data will get deleted based on the date, and if it is not moved to backup folder or admin folder, in that case it will be remain in this file. So we have option to choose backup and delete data, restore data from backup. Suppose so due to any situation or any scenario you want to restore data because earlier it was there and you moved this data to backup, but still you want some data from backup, so you can click on that. So refresh all settings, that is there. So this is group setting. Okay, so this setting is taken care by individual users, but this and these two settings will be taken care by group admin. So this two settings tabs will not be visible to the user, but it will be only visible to the manager or leaders, depend on access type. So here we have option to choose. So your administrator can control whether they want to show main category description or not. So what is main category description? So this is the area which we are saying main category description, subcategory description, and child category description. So from here they can, if they want to show these three options, they can do it. So whenever they uncheck, it will be disappear from every user's Excel file. Similarly, we have this option to, if user needs to put mandatory comment over here or it's optional. So this section will help them to choose whether those categories mandatory or not. So user group admin can control so many things in this file. They don't have to do anything, they just need to check here and say save settings and publish. So once they say publish, it will be saved, and every user's file will automatically get this settings from admin file, and forcefully it will implement in their respective file. So this is auto lock when there is no activity on Windows. So it means if your mouse or keyboard is not working for a while, it will lock the system and it will move this activity to other activity like this. Okay, so if system gets locked, then this line will get generated over here and it will capture the current time. And once you log in back to your system, if it is logged, then it will move again back to this lines, whatever is the last activity. Okay, so we have option to choose that how frequently systems should check whether a system is idle or not. So here I have set it up for 2 minutes. If system is idle for 2 minutes, it will lock and it will create new line entries. Another is how how frequently system should check whether once system is locked, then it needs to be restored to the right activity. So on every single minute it will check whether system is unlocked or not. Or okay, so if this is when system is locked, it will check for unlock, and this is when system is unlocked, it will check whether it is locked or not locked. So these things can be changed and this thing can be controlled by administrator. Okay, so here we have time tracker mode automatic. So automatic means it will auto lock and all those things, all features are there. This is reverse entry. Reverse entry means what? Right now we are starting work first, and first we are starting these entries, and then then actually we start our work. So reverse entry means first you complete your work, then update the status. Okay, I was doing this activity from after previous activity. So but in this case, first we are updating line item, then we start work. So reverse entry will first complete your work, then you update Excel file. That is the meaning of reverse entry. Here we have auto transfer data option. So auto transfer data means whenever individual user will open or close the file, system will check whether is there any data which needs to be transferred. If there is no, if this is blank, this has to, it has to be some number. So one is basically moved to admin, two is moved to backup data, and three is ready to delete. Okay, so here we have option when this data has to be transferred, after logout or after login. So this option is given to the administrator. They can choose when user from when they want data from user. So user don't have to do anything, it will automatically get transfer data from user system to admin system or supervisor system. And in users file, how old data should be available. So here we have option to choose. Currently it is 90. There is a data more than 90 days after moving to the backup or administrator. Okay, so here we have so all these features are controlled by group admin. This is there is another feature, whether user needs to create backup, is it compulsory or not. If they say uncheck, in that case, right now if you see, it is mandatory. That's why user, if this folder is not for the right folder. So let's uncheck this thing from group from administrator point of view. Save settings. Okay, and this is disabled, but if I open it again, so this is enabled now. So because we, yeah, okay, this sheet will be hidden for user, but okay, so this is not mandatory because this is currently we need to only focus on this file. This is our settings is not published. That is the reason this is unchecked. Here user have option to check and uncheck. Okay, I know you may be getting confused with this many functionality. So in case if you want to understand more deeply about this tool and functionality, you can connect with me, you can WhatsApp me, so we can discuss more about this, we can discuss more about this tool. Another tab is admin settings. So basically this is uh, all the information whatever is available in this admin sheet. So these are the list basically. So here, suppose I have few activities. So basically in activities we have these many options, and the same work category, here I have only two work type. And in break I have break. In trainings, training I don't see anything here, it's okay. In meetings we have so many different types of meetings. And okay, so in work type we have two types of work, and under bank reconciliation we have four type of childs. So this is a kind of hierarchy, and it will get populate based on the parent. So if you select activity, you will get all these option, and out of these options if you select work, so that's why we are getting only two options in work. If you select meeting, in that case you will get option these many. So let's go here and check these options first. So here if I'm selecting work, so this is my under work we have two work type and the name is bank reconciliation and balance sheet. So these two things are coming. If I choose bank, this is bank reconciliation is a work, but if I choose downtime, in that case we have downtime 1 2 3 4 5 types of downtime. So these options are coming. And if we want to make this as a child, this is as a parent, then again we have to copy this thing and paste it here. So to control all these options, because this sheet will be hidden and you cannot user any even administrator also can, they cannot edit this sheet directly, so they have to go through this file. So let's go suppose task. So here we will have option, if they click on this they can add, if they click edit it will be come here, populate here. If they say delete it will get deleted from here and from here, and if they want to add anything new they just need to keep on. So this is a still under ongoing process. Okay, similarly we have activity status, we have these many activity status, and if we want to add or delete something we can use this option. And organization department we have these many, they can edit, change, modify anything. So all these options are only available with administrator, not individual users. So let's say employee detail, we have employee detail. So employee ID, window login ID is important because based on this window ID all this information is getting captured. Designation is there and all these things, all these are you can change all these things based on your requirement. And what kind of user role we have, so I try to keep all possible designations. So based on this, and who owner means whoever is starting this process, he will be owner and he will able to do everything, and he can assign administrator, super administrator and viewer based on those things. Okay, so the last one is this option is controlled by me if I want anything to be controlled, or as of now I didn't, I have not thought any kind of thing to control it, but just provision I'm keeping. So these are the two, this is the way this is. So here also we have few information, shift timing, team name, and login ID, username. Okay, so okay, what else we have? So basically your entire information is available here, and you can create for two group, three group, as many group you want to create it, and everyone will have different group administration facility. So let me know if you have any better idea or you think we can improve this thought process. And if you have any queries you can contact me. uh, Maybe I will able to answer for all those things whatever you have. Okay, so for once it is completed I'll definitely come up with the completed one and release this tool. So for now I have only this much. Okay, so let me know your feedback, your opinion and your suggestion to improve this tool. And if you want to implement in your organization or in your department, please let me know, I may help you to implement. So as I'm always telling you, these tools are not to be installed, this is just an Excel file and it's just a copy and paste kind of thing. Okay, so for now that's it. Thank you for watching. If you find this video useful, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching.